Today I'll be showing you how to take an old Dell Optiplex like this and flip it into a gaming PC for around $150 to $180. So stay tuned on how to do that. So the first thing you want to do is go to your web browser and we want to go to eBay. That's how I found the Dell Optiplex. You want to search up Dell Optiplex. And then you want to find one, you want to find a Dell Optiplex that's a full-size tower. And this one's a little overpriced. You don't need to get something like this. You want to find something like something like this will do, but it's a little expensive, so I wouldn't go for that. Or you could do bids if you want. I would probably go with what's it called, a 790. So you search up here. Or you go find any cheap pre-built computer. Or you can find something like this, right? This is a pretty good deal, $65. This doesn't have a charger though, so you want to read the description really closely. So let's see. No HDD, no OS. These seems very overpriced for what I paid. I paid like $70 for a really good listing. So you gotta look around. It might take a while, but here, if you find something like this, it's a little overpriced, but something like this, you want to buy it. And then another thing you want to do is go into eBay, and then it depends on what you'll be doing. This already has 8 gigs of RAM, so I'll just stick with what it has. It already has an SSD, so for that I'll probably just buy like a GT 1030, or I'll probably get another SSD. But you don't need to actually just plug it in as an extra SSD. Don't remove this SSD, just plug it in as an extra SSD. And so going to eBay and search it. I'll probably go into Amazon, to be honest, because I don't know. I wouldn't recommend getting your SSD on eBay because it might not be the highest of quality to hold your stuff. So I'm gonna go SSD. And then once you find an SSD like this, $34 for 240 gigs, and you just find like something like this, and you just do like 480 gigs for $56. You just buy this. And then you would also want to find a graphics card. You want to find a graphics card that's within like at least 15% of the power of a GT 1030, and it has to be under 65 watts. That's my recommendation. So you find this, right, and then you buy this, which is 130 so far, and then it will cost a little more because this one's a little expensive. And then you want to buy GT 1030 is a good one, but it might not have it for the price that we want. Yeah, they're pretty expensive. So what you would do when you search up you just search up graphics card, and then the way to find to see if they're within the performance range of a GT 1030 within 15%, you go to PC Power Up, Tech Power Up, and then you want to go to the database, and you go to GPU database, and you're just going to type in the graphics card, for example, RX 580 or something. I don't know. This is what I could think of. So you take this, and then you could scroll down into relative performance, and then you can see what's relative to it. So you want it to be within 15%, and you want it to be at least GDDR5 or better. And then you would also want this is way too much power. You want to have it under 65 watts from what I use. I'll probably try to keep it under there. You could go up to 90 watts, but you would need a special adapter SATA to 8 pin. You'll need something like this. or else it's not gonna have enough power to power it. But I don't know how well that's gonna work, so I haven't tried it. I just went with the easy route of plug and play graphics card. And so you just gotta go search for a graphics card, and then once you've done that, all you gotta do is just connect it, which I'll show you how to do it. Oh, and if you're wiping, if you're gonna like if it comes with a hard drive and you need to install an SSD, all you gotta do is I'll have a tutorial in the description on how to do it, but here's how to transfer the data into your new drive. Unplug the old hard drive and take your SSD and plug it in where your hard drive was plugged in. And for GT10 or for your graphics card, just buy the graphics card, put it in, and then go to NVIDIA or Radeon and download the drivers. And then if you're installing RAM, you just line it up with the slots and slot it in, and that's how you do it. And that's how you could get a budget gaming PC for around only like, I don't know, 150, 180, depends what you can find and what they have in stock. But after the computer shortage, you'll probably be able to get a better price.